Him and her are dating, and him are friends. The situation is turning uncomfortable, because between him and her, there's a certain tension which can be noticeable. 95% of people end up making these mistakes. This was the first mistake. Edward and Jacob are childhood friends. They run into each other at a wedding, and both of them have gorgeous girlfriends. After chatting for a while, Jacob starts feeling a bit bad, because he can't stop thinking that Edward's girlfriend is better than his. She's dreamier. She takes an interest in what Jacob has to say, is more serviceable and bring drinks for everyone, and is very loving to Edward. The funny thing is that Edward thinks the exact same thing about Jacob's girlfriend. Not the exact same, but that Jacob's girlfriend has incredible traits that his girlfriend is missing. The things she says are very interesting to Edward. He thinks she's educated, smart, and elegant. For each of them, not entirely, but in some way, the grass looks greener on the other side. They see all the good things on their friend's girlfriend. And you won't believe what happens next. Jacob gets drunk.
Hey, hush! Don't tell them that part yet. You'll ruin the story. Tell them the office gossip first.
Which one? The one with the married man?
Yes, that one. Tell them.
Okay, here it goes. But we will get back to this in a moment. Elon has been married for 10 years, and he's obviously way past the honeymoon phase. He has a long list of things he doesn't like about his wife. Some are small, like the fact that she clogs up the shower and doesn't seal the toothpaste. Some bigger, like the fact she forgot his birthday, and some a bit bigger. The thing is that he has an infinity of things that he doesn't like about her because he has been with her for 10 years, and he knows every one of her details, flaws, and improvement points. On the other hand, back at the office, there's a new co-worker who is super nice to him. She brings him something often, a donut or a coffee. She asks him how his night was, and she works overtime with him when he needs it. Oh, and she's always dressed up. She's nice and she's dreamy. She's also young and beautiful. Right now, he only sees this small list of good things his coworker has, and he compares it to the infinite list of things he dislikes about his wife. It's hard for him not to compare them. When he gets home late and he's tired and his wife receives him in a bad mood and complaining, and with screams because she has been begging him to switch up a light bulb for over a month and he still hasn't done it. And he compares it to all the times he goes to his office and he's welcomed with a donut and a genuine smile. Now, we know what's happening here. The grass looks greener on the other side, but if he were to make the mistake of leaving his wife to start something with his coworker, we both know what would happen. 9 out of 10 times the same thing happens. Quickly, he would notice that the list of flaws that the person who seems so perfect has is the same or longer than the one his previous partner had, and he would regret it. His previous partner was there during the tough moments through 10 years, and he tossed her out. The mind is blinded like this, blinded by us noticing all the good in the things we don't have, and all the bad in what we do have.
Say that again. I liked it.
I'm not going to repeat it. Pay more attention, but I'll give you a sad example. Robert was mad at his dad for the past 10 years. Sadly, his dad passed from a heart attack now that he's no longer around. Robert can't help but remember all the good times and all the good traits his father had. And he doesn't forgive himself for being mad and wasting the last couple of years they could have spent together.
Hey, you! Stop it with the sadness. Finish telling the story of the wedding.
After a few hours went by and a lot of beers were knocked back, Edward and Jacob were having a conversation alone, and Jacob says, "I want to congratulate you. Your girlfriend is really cute. She's dreamy. She's kind. She's the nicest." Edward responds, "Yes, she's nice when you're with her for an hour at a party, but you should see her if you have her all day." Jacob starts laughing, and Edward tells him, "Also, your girlfriend is smart, elegant, and educated. She's easy to talk to which Jacob replies, "I am with you on that one. You don't know what it's like having her all day." They then hug and at the same time say, "There's no doubt the grass looks greener on the other side." Being distracted and drunk, they don't realize that their girlfriends had been behind them the whole time, listening to everything. The elegant one tells the dreamy one,
"The same thing always happens to me. At first it's flowers and chocolates. They idolize me and treat me like a queen. But after a while they take me for granted and drool over any basic girl."
Are you calling me a basic girl? I'm kidding. I also noticed the way my boyfriend looked at you. 90% of men fall for that trap, only to regret it later. They fail to value what they have and idolize what they don't have until they lose it.